All righty. So this is week 11, and we're going to be jumping into some dopamine breathing tonight. And it's
Oh,
just as good as
nice.
the title sounds.
That sounds good.
Yeah. But before we do that, let's just close our eyes and just let the day kind of just drift off. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Start focusing on our breathing, just relaxing our body, just in the nose, out through the mouth, just slowing it all down into the diaphragm, up into the chest and out. Just in with peace, out with the stress of the day. Just letting our body relax. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just be here now. Just conscious with this breath. Slow the breathing down a little bit more. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Just feel the calmness, the serenity in this breath. Getting oxygen. Taking it in and letting it go. Okay, now that we're nice and grounded, we are ready for class, ready to learn, ready to observe, ready to be here fully present and in love.
Yes, and ready for some dopamine.
Awesome. All right. Well,
Uh,
before we jump into that, I'm actually going to do a couple of these little breathing techniques that Lewis showed me. And I'm going to post a link
okay.
to his little YouTube thing, or actually, it's a little Zoom thing he did. It's actually like 4 different practices, but I'm just going to touch on the breathing practices just for now. They're kind of just quick and easy, but they're pretty effective. Like I did them just a couple of minutes ago, and man, it just grounded me like really quick. Um,
Hmm.
they're a bit more movement and breath. Um, they're a little bit intense, but they're short, so like a minute apiece. And
Hmm.
um, so the first one is MBA breathing, which is mind body alignment. So it sounds just like that. It's aligning your body and your mind and just getting you in a nice state of calm and relax. So it looks kind of like this. So let me move this back a little bit so you can kind of see me better. So we start by inhaling through our nose and bringing it up, and then exhaling through our mouth and tightening it all down like that. So up with the inhale through the nose, and then tightening all down and bringing it in with the exhale through the mouth. So we're going to do that about 10 to 12 times. Um, so it's pretty fast, not super fast, but definitely like you want to push it a little bit. And we're sort of like 10 times. And maybe I'll even do it first since it's so quick, just to kind of show you how it goes.
Okay.
Um, yeah, the last inhale, you're going to inhale and hold it, and then you inhale, and then you slowly exhale. So it's like blowing through a straw, like slowly blowing it down through your belly, um, as you're kind of like holding your heart and your stomach. Um, and then you kind of like start breathing back normally again. So maybe I'll do it first for you, and
Okay.
then you can
I'll
follow along
watch.
after that.
All right.
So just like this. So So just that quickly, I already feel some pretty cool sensations, kind of a sense of peace and just calmness. So it's like I said, it's pretty easy, but it's very effective. So maybe we'll have you do like 10 or 12 of those. And like on the last one, I told you the last one, I count you up for the last one, you hold it there and you hold it for about 10, 15 seconds. So then you kind of just bring your hands down, one on your heart, one on your stomach, and just slowly start breathing, exhaling out through your mouth, like you're blowing through a straw,
Hmm.
like kind of blowing it out into the belly, kind of just like feeling the breath falling into your diaphragm as you're exhaling.
Okay.
Nice slow exhale, and then you'll start to breathe slowly and deeply into your diaphragm, into your belly again, and up into your chest, maybe like 3 breaths like that to kind of like get you back to your natural rhythm of breathing. So I'll start with you again and I'll count
Okay.
you out and then I'll tell you when to stop. So,
Okay.
okay, here we go. Keep going, keep going. Big inhales, big exhales, all the way in, all the way out. Really tightening it in down there, tightening it in when you're exhaling. There you go. Okay, okay, 3 more. Last one. And big inhale, hold it, big inhale, hold it. Place your hand on your heart and your belly. Start to slowly exhale, like blowing out through a straw, just feeling that air drop into your abdomen, to your tummy. Slowly exhaling, blow it all the way out to the conclusion of the breath. Just feel that peace and that calm. Take a nice deep inhale into the diaphragm, into the belly. Nice deep, slow inhale all the way in and release it. Take another one. Nice deep into the belly, up into the chest and out. Take another nice deep breath, just feeling the calm and the peaceness of this moment. It's a
Hmm.
nice, quick, little easy reset when you need a break from the hectic day.
Yeah, that was very it was a sense of like calming and fullness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good one to do in the morning, kind of get you going for the
Mm-hmm.
day.
Could
So
see that.
he does these in like stacks, he calls them. So it's like he'll do this and he'll do like another one. Then he's got this little technique where he presses on his foot and stuff. I'll put the link to it in the messenger thread so you can kind of check it all out. But I'm just going to go over the breath
Okay.
work for now. So the next one's called 9 breath. So this one is it's going to be breathing up into the chest. Um, so you're going to place your left hand
Hmm.
over your right hand just below your belly button, and you're going to be breathing up into your chest as you're kind of like raising your shoulders, maybe into the nose and out through the nose. Um, it's kind of a rapid, fast breath. Like you really kind of like going for, you're pushing it. Like it's going to be feel like a lot of air trying to pull in through your nose really quickly, but you just got to go for it. Um, so then on the exhale, you get a hold on the inhale at the top of the breath for about 15 seconds. And then as you exhale, you're going to kind of drop your shoulders and just let your whole body relax. And how Lewis explained this is just like you want to like envision like the breath exiting your lungs like a cloud like floating downstairs. So you're gonna
Hmm.
want like exhale once again into your belly. Just kind of envision this like a cloud of air just like trickling down a set of stairs.
Hmm.
So and then once again would like do the deep belly breathing and like transition back into normal breathing again. So I'll kind of do a quick little demo for you real quick, just kind of see what it
Okay.
looks like. So just like this. So So you'll do a little bit longer than that, but that's basically what it looks like.
Hmm.
So left hand over right and breathing in through your nose. I don't know if you want to blow your nose real quick, make sure you got
I'm
nothing
good.
in there. You're good. Okay.
Mhm.
So here we go. I'll start out with you. So there you go. Move four more. Three, two, one. Last one, and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I drop the shoulders and just relax. Just close your eyes and just slowly exhale. Feel that air flowing down into your belly. Cloud just rolling down some stairs.
Hmm. Yeah, that one felt more energizing.
Yeah. Yeah. So he does these, like I said, in stacks. Like you do like one after another until you're just like in a state of bliss. Like
Okay.
definitely see where the title comes from.
Yeah, yeah. Now that one was like where you feel like, oh, now I could go tackle this project. Now I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
go, yeah, yeah.
Perfect. All in the power of breathing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll bring it back in close here. So before we jump into this dopamine breathing, I want to talk a little bit about how our nervous system stores trauma, stores stress. So, yeah, when obviously when we're going throughout life, any situation that we encounter, whether I mean it's as bad as being raped or in a fight or just a traffic jam or anything, anytime we have a stressful experience in life and we don't consciously work our way through it, it becomes trapped in our nervous systems as trapped energy. Um, so every animal on this planet has a way of dealing with those trapped stress in their nervous system. Like, I don't know if you read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, but he talks
Yeah.
about how the ducks, after they get in a fight, they both swim their separate ways and flap their wings
Hmm.
to release excess stress built up in their system. So humans have this ability as well. It's breathing, literally
Hmm.
consciously breathing through your fight or flight response enables you to work out the excess energy in your system, work your way through it, and actually bring it back down to a state of null and void. So it pretty much cancels out of your system. Um, so you can actually kind of like tap into your nervous system through breathing. You can kind of like use it to shake up or shake loose stored energy in there because you're kind of like you're reactivating a lot of times like traumas, like you're telling your body it's in a state of traumatic stress even though there is none, and you're going into an unconscious state. So you're actually you can shake up the stress in your you can shake out this trapped energy in your body by just like breath activating it. um Especially when you go into it with like love and compassion, with an intention to heal yourself. It creates just a
Hmm.
whole different dynamic around it.
Hmm.
It creates a safe space for you to observe it. So I mean, you must be aware though too that like you can cause a reaction like a traumatic response in yourself. Like you can, if you're not used to doing this type of breath work, or if you're not used to like doing the type of work we do here at the village, you're actually doing breakthroughs. You're looking for the trauma. You're looking for the unconscious patterns in yourself. You can actually reactivate a traumatic experience just by breathing like this. But since that's what we're here to do, it's like another great tool for us to use. So
Right.
I find it super powerful, and I've really had a lot of help with all of these breathing techniques. This one, I've just started doing it, but I've already had some incredible experiences off it already. It's super powerful stuff. It's a bit intense, but you'll see why. So our bodies were created by infinite intelligence, and the body is infinitely intelligent. It knows how to take care of this. It knows how to process all this built up stress and trauma inside our system that just needs our conscious approval of it. It needs us to be willing to go there and do it. So we don't need to do anything but just breathe. Literally, that's our only job, is just to breathe and witness and aware, just with compassion and love, just whatever's happening inside of us. All we need to do is breathe, and watch and be the silent witness. Um, let's see here. Yeah, so a lot of times, without even knowing it, we become addicted to the ways we feel, like the type of thoughts that we have, like especially like if we have had a traumatic life, a traumatic upbringing, then we will start to become addicted to fear and anxiety and things of this nature. It makes perfect sense. Like neurologists tell us that literally every thought we have has a chemical response associated with it.
Right.
It's incredible if you just think about it like that. It's just so a lot of times it's like we're literally just addicted to a chemical, and that's why we have these stressful thoughts, these fear thoughts, these anxiety thoughts. A lot of times it's just literally our bodies needs a hit of that chemical. So like I like to say, I'm going to get myself addicted to love and peace and joy. And that's why I make myself do this breathing exercises all the time, because it's just getting myself wired to a different frequency, getting myself wired to a different way of being. And it's such a powerful way to just recognize where our addictions are, break up trauma, break up to these stuck energies inside of us, and transmute them into something more beautiful, something more wisdomful, something for more love.
Hmm.
So, let's see here. Yeah, so when we restrict our breathing, we're tightening our abdomen, we're kind of tightening everything. Like email apnea is like a perfect example of this. Like we literally stop breathing. Like when we stop breathing, we stop feeling. Literally, like feeling and breathing are so inwardly connected. It's like you can't really separate the two. So naturally, when you're in a state of like relaxation and openness, like everything's flowing, blood's flowing, your energy is flowing, like everything is moving at a perfect divine rate, like it's meant to be. Um, yeah, when you see here, kind of lost my place. Oh yeah, and if you don't work out these traumas and these stresses in our system, these trapped energies, it becomes chronic and turns into disease. So it's like obviously great reason to get rid of it, right?
Right.
So
Right.
having said all that, um, what
That's great talk. That was really good talk. I like that.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's just some pretty incredible stuff.
Mhm.
Just the way the human body works. I mean, I've been wanting to figure out why all this is happening inside of my body, all these experiences I've been having, and the science behind it. And the more I research this stuff, the more just mind blowing it is. Just how much power we have in just breathing. So the dopamine breathing. So dopamine is it's basically the pleasure chemical. Like when this chemical is released in your brain, it just tells your body it's time to surrender and just accept reality with whatever's happening inside of you or outside of you. It's just like creates just a state of euphoria where there's no judgment. You're just surrendered to whatever is happening, and that's such it's such a beautiful, powerful way that the body just allows us, just gives us everything we need to just deal with these traumas, deal with these internal issues, these fears and these stuck dark energy patterns that we have inside of ourselves. It just gives us a way to just step back and just see it from a different perspective, chemically speaking. Um, so this breathwork actually helps you think more clearly, helps you with planning, actually helps you with motivation and stamina. It's going to get you kind of like activated and ready to go. Um, it regulates your heart rate and your kidney function. It improves sleep, process of pain and trauma, reduces stress, anxiety, hypertension, works well with post-traumatic stress disorders, like I was talking about earlier. It also helps with inflammation, acidity levels in the body. It also activates the sympathetic nervous system. So it's just, so it's got a lot of, that's just like some of the stuff. Like there's literally, dozens of more things that this is breath is great for. But that's kind of just some of the highlights there. But it's powerful stuff, and it's a super easy breathing practice. So it's a circular breathing, kind of like the Wim Hof, but it's not necessarily into the belly, up into the chest. You're just going to be breathing just however it feels natural to you. So that just feels like naturally into the chest. That's fine. So basically, what we want to be doing is like it's going to start. You're going to start breathing just in through your mouth, out through your mouth, at a pace that's a bit faster than natural. So, so it is just a nice deep breath. You want to be focusing on taking as big a breath as possible, all the way in, all the way out. Don't worry about into the belly or into the chest, any of that. Just whatever feels natural. And we're going to be doing about a 4 minute breathing, and then we're going to do about a 2 minute, maybe a minute and a half breath hold for you because you don't like those super long breath holds. But if you're watching later on YouTube, you can do a longer breath hold if you want to.
Okay.
But we're just going to do about a minute and a half now for Judith. So it's going to start out, we're going to breathe for about 4 minutes. And at each minute, I'm going to ask you to increase your pace. So it's going to start out a little bit faster than normal, and then you're going to go a little bit faster, then a little bit faster again, and then the last minute you're going to be breathing as fast as you possibly can. So it's going to be pretty intense, but you get what you give. Like whatever you put into this, you will get out of it, and you will see what I mean when you do the breath hold. It's powerful stuff.
Will we be holding our breath in or
Yeah.
holding it out?
So on the last exhale, the last one, you're gonna do a big inhale, and you're gonna hold the top of the breath on the inhale for about a minute and a half. And then you're gonna do the same thing where you squeeze your perineum, you squeeze
Mhm.
your lower abdomen, your upper abdomen, and your chest, and sending that energy up, aiming it straight at your third eye right there. So you're gonna be doing that squeezing for like the first 15, 20 seconds of the hold. And then I'm gonna tell you just completely relax, and you're just going to relax and just go into it. And you're just going to just observe, just see what's coming up inside of you, just not judging, just going into it completely. And then, um, and then you'll exhale after that minute and a half hold, and you'll hold on the exhale for about 30 seconds. And that'll be one round. And
Hmm.
see how we are on time. Maybe we'll just do 2 rounds. Maybe we'll do three if we're doing good. Um, if there's anything else I need to let you know about, it's a pretty easy one. It's just it's easy, but it's intense.
Yeah, it sounds intense.
But it is worth every single breath. Trust me, it's a good one.
All right.
So that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'll start breathing with you, kind of just get you going on it. I might put you on mute here,
Okay.
and all righty. I'll get you started. And yeah, so here we go. We just close your eyes here. We'll just take a couple normal breaths here, just setting an intention for this breath work. Just go ahead, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, just feeling whatever feels inside, any sensations coming up, any areas of tension. Just knowing that whatever comes up, it's perfect. It's what needs to happen. It's what love would have us see. Not judging it, just loving it with compassion, understanding. Remember, we don't need to do anything here but breathe. That's our only job. Just breathe. The body knows what to do. Just let the body work its magic. All we have to do is observe it. Just be the still, conscious witness, watching what's happening inside of us. Okay, a couple more nice deep breaths, getting us ready. And start in 3, 2, 1. In and out, in and out. Nice deep breaths. All the way in, all the way out. Keeping your eyes closed. I'll get the timer going for us here. Just concentrating on taking big breaths all the way in, all the way out. Nothing to do but breathe. Just a little bit faster than normal. Just all the way in, all the way out. Just noticing your breath. Noticing the sensations of it coming in your nose, in your mouth, and out your mouth. Just feel how it feels to breathe. Focusing on that. Just focusing on the breathing. In and out. You're doing good. Just keep going at that rhythm. In and out. Coming up on our first increase in speed here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, increase your speed. Bit like that, a bit faster now. Revving up a bit. Just letting go on all levels, just focusing on the breath. In and out. All the way in, all the way out. Just letting go, just exhaling and surrendering. In and out. Faster now. Make sure you're breathing faster. Loosening up that trapped energy. Coming up on our next increase in speed now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, faster now. About 3/4 speed. You're going for it now. A bit faster now. You're increasing the speed quite a bit now. You go. Big inhales, big exhales, just concentrating on fully breathing all the way in, all the way out. Just letting go, just going inside, shaking up that loose energy, finding what's hidden. Just surrendering to this breathing, surrender to this breath you're taking now, in and out, nice and fast. You're doing great. Okay, coming up on our last increase in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. As fast as you can go now. As fast as you can go. Give it all you got. It's going to be an intense minute, but you can do it. You get what you give. You find what you seek. Choose love, and love chooses you. All the way in, all the way out, as fast as you can go. Just really push it. Really push it. Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing. I know it's intense, but it's worth it. Just keep breathing. Just follow the breath. Keep following the breath in and out, faster and faster. Just allowing your feelings to flow, just allowing the breath to keep going. You're doing great. Almost there. 10 more seconds. You're doing great. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Big inhale. All the way in, all the way in. Hold it and squeeze it. Squeeze the perineum. Squeeze the lower abdomen, upper abdomen, chest. Send that energy up, straight to the third eye, straight to the pineal gland. Squeeze it all, tighten it all. Now relax. Just relax everything. Just relax fully. Keep holding your breath. Just relax fully. Just witness whatever's happening inside of you and the sensations that are coming up. Don't judge it. Just go into it. Just observe. Let the body work its magic. It knows what to do. Just be still in this moment. Just be present in this moment. Just observing, witnessing what's happening inside of you. Doing good. 30 more seconds to go. Almost there. Just fully relaxing. Just being aware of the emptiness, the spaciousness inside you and around you. You're doing great. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Exhale and a hold on the exhale. Hold for 30 seconds. No air in the lungs. Just enjoying the stillness, the emptiness, this spaciousness inside of you. Just feeling fully, letting go fully. And recovery breath in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. And back into that rhythm. Inhales and exhales, big inhales, big exhales, all the way in, all the way out. Just slightly faster than normal. Just concentrating and breathing fully. All the way in, all the way out. All the way in, all the way out. You're literally changing the chemistry in your body right now. Just letting go, just surrendering to this moment, to this breath. All the way in, all the way out. Nice, deep, conscious breaths. All the way in, all the way out. You're doing great. Okay, we're coming up on the first increase in speed here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Increase in speed, a little bit faster now. Picking up the pace a little bit. Here we go. Stepping it back up, all the way in, all the way out. Feel the air coming in and exiting. Big, full, conscious breaths. Just be aware of the breath you're taking. Not thinking, just breathing. With each breath, you invite the eternal, you invite love, you invite peace, you invite joy, you invite it all into you. You become it all the way in, all the way out. Coming up at our next increase in speed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Increase. Okay. Giving it quite a bit more now. About 3 times speed now. Going for it. Big inhales, big exhales. You get what you give. Really going for it now. All the way in, all the way out. You're doing great. Just letting go on all levels, physical, mental, spiritual. Just surrendering fully. Just surrendering to this breath. Just going into it fully. Body knows what to do. All you need to do is breathe. That's your only job. Breaking free this trapped energy inside of you with this breath movement, loosening it up, getting it ready. Be set free. Okay. Last speed increase in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Full speed. As fast as you can go. As fast as you can go. Really give it your all. Just keep breathing as fast as you can. Just follow the breath all the way in, all the way out, as fast as you can go. Really make it count. This breath work, the more you give, the more you get out of it. You get what you give, you find what you seek. Choose love, and love chooses you. All the way in, all the way out. Nice fast breath, as fast as you can go. You're doing great. Doing great. Almost there. 15 more seconds. Just keep breathing. Almost there. You're doing great. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, and hold it, tighten it all up, tighten up the perineum, lower abdomen, sucking your belly button back to your spine, upper abdomen, your chest, just sending that energy all the way up your spine, directly at your third eye, pineal gland right there. Just holding. Now relax your body, just relax it fully, keep holding your breath. Just relaxing fully, just observing, just feeling what you feel, not judging it. Just conscious witness. Anything that's coming up, just go into it fully. Any physical sensations. Doing great. Be aware of the spaciousness, the emptiness, the heartbeat, whatever sensations you can feel, just feel them fully. Doing great. 20 more seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hold on the exhale. Blow it all out and hold. Hold for 30 seconds. Just be here now. Doing great. Cover your breath in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. And exhale. Okay, last round. If you feel like you need to kind of slow it down, feel free to slow down, but I'm going to push everybody else. So here we go. All the way in, all the way out. Just keep breathing. All the way in, all the way out. Slightly faster than normal. Last and final round. All the way in, all the way out. You're doing great. All the way in, all the way out. Breathing in life, breathing out stress. Just enjoying breathing mellower now. Consciously enjoying the slower pace, getting ready for the faster pace that's soon coming. All the way in, all the way out. Just focusing on taking big breaths all the way in, all the way out. Okay. Coming up on our first increase in speed now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Speed increase, double speed, a bit faster now, starting to go for it a bit more. You're doing great. All the way in, all the way out. Just keep breathing. Just know that your body, infinitely intelligent, it knows exactly what to do. Your only job here is to breathe. Just breathe. All the way in, all the way out. Setting our intention of love, peace, self-understanding. Shaking up that loose energy, that stored energy in our nervous systems. Breaking it up, loosening it up, just feeling it fully. Coming up on our next increase in speed here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, increase in speed, triple time now. Going quite a bit faster now. Almost there. You're doing great. You're doing great. I know it's not fun, but it's good. It's good for you. Breathing faster now. Triple speed. Just focusing on taking big, deep breaths all the way in, all the way out. If you feel like you need to take a recovery breath, just kind of come out of it. Feel free. I know it's intense, but if you can stick with it, stick with it. It's worth it. Just keep breathing all the way in, all the way out. Faster and faster. You're doing great. Just letting go, just surrendering to this breath. All the way in, all the way out. Surrendering to the breath. Coming up on our final speed increase in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, breathing as fast as you can now. Really going for it. Giving it your all. This is the last and final round. Give it everything you got. You get what you give. All the way in, all the way up. As fast as you can go now. You're doing great. It's intense, but it's worth it. The body knows what to do with this breath. Transmuting trapped energy, releasing it, turning it into wisdom and love. Doing wonderful. Just keep breathing. We're almost there. 15 more seconds. Make these last 10 seconds really count. Really go for it. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Big inhale. And hold it. Hold it. Squeezing the perineum. Pulling the belly button to the back of the spine, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, chest, and up like a straw. Squeeze that energy all the way up. Just send it all the way up. Keep squeezing, and relax. Keep holding the breath, but just relax now. Just relax fully. Just be aware of whatever is happening inside of you, sensations are feeling. Don't think about it, be about it. Just go into it fully with your conscious presence. Just observe. You're doing great. Almost there. 30 more seconds. If you're watching on YouTube, you can keep going. Just keep holding until you feel you need to breathe. You're doing great, Judith. Almost there. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Full exhale. Blow all the air out. And hold for 30 seconds. Just hold. No air in your lungs now. Just space. Empty space. Just relax into this moment. Just congratulate yourself for a job well done. You just completed a pretty strenuous breath exercise that was well executed. And recovery breath in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recovery breath. And just let your breathing return to normal. Nice deep breaths into your belly, to your diaphragm, to your chest and out. Nice slow, deep breaths. You just did a beautiful thing for your body. Body loves what you just did for it. Congratulate you on a job well done. That was a breath adventure. Mm. How was that?
That was different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Different?
yeah.
Different good or different bad?
Different good. Well, I kept telling myself, dopamine's filling my brain. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
You're rewiring your trauma, your anxiety. I think it was the second one, or maybe it was the first one. I can't remember. When we got to the end, the fourth one, I think it was the fourth one. Yeah, it was the first one actually, because we got to the end, the fourth one, and it got real intense for me. It's almost like my body just felt like, I don't know, like one
Yeah.
big numb, tingling something or other. That was really different. So I did chicken out a little bit. And at that point, I said,
Yeah.
okay, taking a breath, slowing it down. And
Yeah. Hmm.
because it was like, whoa, is this going to pass me out? Like kind of feeling like
Intense.
that almost. And
Hmm.
then the second time around, I didn't go quite as fast, but I still went fairly fast and it was a little more modulated, but I could feel it. On the third time, I thought, okay, I think I'm just going to go start real slow breath and just do it much slower. So I started with like a real slow breath.
Yeah.
And then so my graduated breaths were not that much,
Hmm.
but they were still getting a little faster each time, but not as fast as the first two rounds. And with that interesting time is the first two rounds I couldn't hold my breath a minute and a half. I kind of like had to cheat a little bit at the 30 seconds and then go back to it. I mean, at the minute. And but this last time I held my breath all that time and it wasn't hard, the minute and a half. So that was interesting. Could hold the breath longer, doing
Yeah.
it slower. But it definitely gives the body, yeah, it's a good feeling though. I mean, it's a peaceful feeling. Didn't reactivate trauma.
Mhm.
It's kind of peaceful and yeah, it kind of lifts your spirits. Now that I'm trying to think, like, how do I feel? Do I feel like I'm in a bad mood, a good mood, a better mood? I think I'm in a better mood.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think it always reactivates trauma. Um, it certainly can just by breathing that way, you're telling your body it's fight or flight time. So it
Right.
definitely activates some stuff. But yeah, a lot of times it's just like it'll just yeah, just straight kick in the dopamine and you're just yeah, Zen mode. Um, that's interesting. You started out faster than went slower. That's yeah, I wonder like like everything, it's like great to just like play with it. Like I always just play with all these breath works. Like sometimes I'll do them really fast, sometimes I'll do them really slow, sometimes I'll start slow and end fast, sometimes I'll start fast and end slow. But
Yeah, well, I mean, I did go faster within the four breaths each
yeah,
time, but it's just the each what do you call it? Each round got a little
got
slower.
less intensive. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you try it again, maybe do the reverse. Maybe start nice and
Right.
slow, like nice, and then transitioning
Yeah.
into faster and faster. Like each round gets more intensive until the
Yeah.
very last one you're really pushing it.
That would sound like more sensible, like build up to it instead of like going for it as much as I could the first time around and going like, whoa, I better back down a little.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well, it's good. It's
yeah,
good though. You saw the power in it straight away. It's like, whoa, hey, that'll.
yeah, yeah. It's like I need a bar buddy here in case I pass out. I
Yeah.
told Ryan once we should all put our phone numbers and addresses in the chat in case somebody passes out on screen. And she goes, "Well, I know where you live and you know where I live." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
but I think I like that thought is next time I would try this again if I'm watching the video.
Yeah,
I'm just going to start real slow. The first one's just going to be like slow breath, the first, and then so as I'm going graduating up, it's not all that fast.
yeah,
And then build up the next time, then try going for it the third time.
yeah. It feels like one for me, like you can really like I said when I was talking you through it, like the what you get what you give. Like the more you push it, like the more you're gonna feel it. Like, and if you're kind of just like, yeah, you can really just kind of gauge the power that you're like tapping into, I guess would be a way to put it. Like the more intensely you breathe at this, like the more intense it's going to change your state of mind. So it's like,
Right. Yeah, I mean, I have some concern over like what is my body able to handle this at my age, and my physical ability is not like you're a lot more physically fit and younger. And
mhm.
then I'm thinking, maybe my body will just keel over with this intense feeling I'm getting. I don't know.
Well, I don't think, well, I mean, anything could happen, obviously, but I don't, if you have like, serious heart issues, stuff like that, then
Right.
you might want to consult a doctor before doing stuff like this. But if you got a decently healthy heart, you don't have any like,
As far as I know.
yeah, then I mean, then
Yeah.
breathing is literally like one of the healthiest things you can do for yourself. You're literally just
hmm
like, giving your body more of what it needs. It's just oxygen, peace, dopamine. I mean, all the good stuff. So it's like, I reckon it's pretty safe. I mean,
Yeah.
there's disclaimers and stuff, obviously, like if you're doing super intense breath work like this, but it's usually just like, yeah, like you have heart problems or some crazy stuff going on with your health system.
Right. Right.
I think in general, it's pretty safe stuff, but like everything, with a grain of salt, like don't push yourself till you feel like you're going to pass out. Like always know that you can always just, step back out of any practice and just, start breathing normally again. Don't feel pressure to rush or anything. Just like everything at your own pace. Like
hmm
the last thing you want to do is like, scare yourself out of not doing it again, or get
Right.
yourself in a state where
Right.
you're not enjoying it and you don't want to go back to do it because you had a bad experience. Like that's the worst thing you could do, because then you're going to miss out on all the benefits of it. You know,
Right. Yeah. That
so it's
makes
like something
sense.
you want to just like, play around with it and kind of like do what feels safe, do what feels good for you. You know, push it if you feel like you want to push it, or just, take it easy. And I mean, any conscious breathing you do is good breathing. So it's, I mean, even if it's just, just calming, slow breathing, or
Right. Yeah, I can still feel like energy moving through my body, like kind of pulsing all through it.
yeah, yeah. So that one's actually, it's a good one to do in the morning. It gets a great one to get the day going, gets you very
hmm
activated, it gets the sympathetic nervous system going. So it's a very energetic fight or flight. I got activated, so there's definitely some adrenaline going through your system. So I
hmm
recommend before you go to bed, if you want to calm yourself down, do like a 4-7-8 breath work, or like a box breath, like a nice slow box breath or something like that. Just
Right.
kind of like
Right.
activate your parasympathetic nervous system again, kind of just get yourself back into this like rest and relax mode again. It's a great way to also just like, wow, see how powerful breath work is, how powerful creator you actually are. You can get yourself energized, boom, and then you can boom, drop yourself back down again as well, just
Yeah.
by breathing.
Yeah.
So
I like
I,
that.
I recommend doing some of that. Like that's usually what I do. I'll do like a super intense breath work like this, where I'm like really going internally and just like really, going for it. And then before I go to bed, I'll just like do a nice parasympathetic breathing up exercise, where I'm really just like slowing myself back down, getting myself back ready for sleep and relaxation again, and just do the whole cycle.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Okay. I gotta go up and make dinner. I'm making him wait till after class instead of before class because I don't want to
Well
eat
done.
like get a full stomach and then we have to rush it, and
Oh yeah.
so it's a kind of late dinner, but he's pretty flexible. He's used to eating later, but this is a little later than normal. But
Perfect. Well,
we
thank
don't
you for
usually.
sharing the evening with me. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you too. It was good to be here, and I'm sorry and no one else was, but they can watch the video
That's
and
right.
go through it.
Next week's the final week, so hopefully we'll have some more people.
Is, yeah, that's right. I'll miss this, but then thank you for leaving the videos that we have that we can um, keep going back to.
Yep, for
Yeah,
sure.
appreciate it. All
Alrighty. Have a
right,
great night.
take
Take
care.
care.
Good night. Bye bye. Take
Bye.
care.